What's up, guys? Jared here from Predator Motorsports, here with another walkthrough on this truck we have for sale. This 1994 Hummer H1. This is a HMCO, which is open top. It's got our Predator Duramax motor. It's the resealed option, but it's got the main studs, the head studs. The truck's been to us like three different times for modifications and add-ons. The first time it was here, it got the Duramax conversion, about 9,000 miles on the truck itself before the conversion. The conversion itself has probably about 2,000 to 3,000 miles on the conversion. It's got our LED light package. I think I've said it a bunch of times before. The halogen lights on these trucks, absolutely horrible. The LEDs really give you a lot better light output and let you see the road in front of you. They're LEDs all the way around. The clear housings, fronts are amber, rears are red, turn signals work identical. Also has the factory front winch bumper. It's got the industrial Warn in there. It's a great winch. It's nice to do the hood scoop. So when you're driving, it scoops the air into the truck for a direct flow into the motor itself, cooling it down more efficiently than the factory grill. Let's open the hood and look at the motor. Factory style brush guard. So like I said, this motor, the resealed option, they did do the main studs and head studs. They also did the PVE manifolds and up pipe. Allows for better flow into the turbo and out the exhaust. This is good information for anyone that lives in a very hot climate area and you're planning on doing a Duramax conversion. It is always a good idea to add the heavy duty cooling package, which comes with bigger 18-inch fan, fuel cooler and the power steering cooler, as well as the fan and transmission oil cooler that's underneath the back of the truck between the frame rail and the driveline, rear driveline. Tremendously cools down the motor. Also part of that kit is forced air induction seal kit, which the shrouds channels the air into the cooling stack. With the hood open, you can really see the amount of extra space that's in between the front grille and the hood scoop and the cooling stack. This forced air induction seal kit helps really to force that air through the stack and out, the backside, top of the hood, underneath the motor, essentially cooling it down more efficiently. This is something pretty cool. This is basically a work light. So if something happens to your motor while you're out on the trails or you're driving to the grocery store, undo that latch, pull the light out.
Oh, what? Whoa.
Now you have a flashlight to walk around, see why your CTS isn't working,
What?
check your windshield washer fluid.
Is that a magnet on the backside of it?
It might be. It's a very weak magnet, but it is a magnet.
Oh.
And then I believe this turns it on, but I think the battery's dead or the fuse.
Or the light bulb.
Or the light bulb. Oh yeah, there's no filament in the light bulb. So.
What?
But it works. See a new light bulb.
I've never seen that.
That's pretty cool.
Years, I've never seen one.
Really? And look, then you wind it up. Wind it up after you found your problem. Put it back. Good to go for next time.
That's pretty fucking nifty.
It is pretty cool. That's actually super cool. That is still there. A lot of times you see those and they're broken or only the screws are left with the tabs and the light's gone.
Literally 10 years of doing this and I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's unique.
Yeah.
Just tells you how good of shape the truck is in. Over here on the passenger side, we have something special to showcase for you guys. Our new Predator forged monoblock rims that we design and cut in-house. All made in USA out of a one-piece 20-inch rim. We can get as custom as you want, or we can get as basic as you want. What's cool about designing and building them ourselves is if you don't like this design, we can create another design for you. The possibilities are really endless. What's cool about these rims is how the CTIS hooks up to the rims. On your standard rim, you have your valve stem that comes out of the tire, which has your Schrader valve in there. So you take that Schrader valve out, and we provide all the necessary fittings to adapt them to your rim. On these rims, we have a special Schrader valve that's basically not there. A compression fitting that goes into the rim, and it's a stainless steel line that goes into your T, so it's less fittings, less chances of things to leak. Also did the 12K hub upgrade, which is basically the same gears that the Alpha had, the 06s. It's a bigger gear, it's a bigger half shaft, it's able to handle more power that the Duramax puts out. This truck also has the 12-inch rotors and brake pads on it as well. You'll notice how nice the paint is on this. It was in a climate-controlled garage for about 15 years of the vehicle's life. It also comes with a transferable ceramic coating from owner to owner. So you can take it to any Ceramic Pro authorized dealer in the US. So that's really cool that it comes with that ceramic coating that's transferable from owner to owner. A lot of times these trucks will come with a lifetime warranty that one owner is paid for, but it's non-transferable. So that is nice. Also, the truck has full ceramic tint on the windshields and the side windows. If you've ever had ceramic tint, it really helps cut down the amount of UV rays that come through the truck compared to a standard tint. The standard tint, if you put your hand up to it, even on a limo tint, you can still feel the sun's rays coming through, whereas a ceramic tint, it cuts the heat coming through the truck, I don't know, 80%. This truck also comes with the upgraded Alpha style mirrors. So the mirrors that come with this truck, they're almost exactly this size. And they're vertical. So now you
see that because the mirror's blocking it.
Well, yeah. So it's vertical like this. Whereas these mirrors are more sideways, so you get more of a view out in your blind spot areas. Oh. This way you'll probably get, you know, about right here, whereas this you might get out here. It's enough about the mirrors. Got our Predator fuel doors on this truck. Can't be too safe nowadays with people stealing everything, so if you can lock your diesel cap, it's a nice feature. Truck's a 94, like I said. This particular 94, I don't know if all of the 94s, but this one didn't come with an aux tank. So we installed an auxiliary fuel tank in this truck. Now it has to. You can't buy the factory auxiliary tank like 96 to 2004 or 2003. They're unavailable. But you can buy the Humvee auxiliary fuel tank as a full kit and adapt it to work with this truck, which is what we did. You have about 15 extra gallons of fuel in that auxiliary fuel tank, along with your billet locking fuel door. It's in the same spot. It looks how it should. You would never know the difference unless you know exactly how the factory auxiliary tank works on this truck. We sourced the factory OEM fuel tank switch. We modified the wiring harness that came with it. So everything looks factory inside of the truck, as well as the factory OEM diesel fill points. We're in the back of the truck now, following along to match the front of the truck with the LED turn signals and headlights. The whole LED package is the rear stop tail turn combo LED. You got your red marker lights that go in the rear, amber in the front. Gives it a different look, makes it not look so 1990s, early 2000s. You have a full-size spare tire. I should say a full-size matching spare tire. If you ever get a flat tire in these trucks and you don't have the same full-size spare, the gears won't turn at the same speed, and essentially you'll damage the differential because it has that open diff. You could buy this as an add-on from the factory, but the factory didn't make this tire carrier. Works great, works as it should. Truck also has the Predator roll top bed cover. I like this feature. You can lock all your gear back here. You go up to the snow, you go to the beach, you want to go out to eat afterwards or hit the gym, I don't know. You can leave all your stuff back here, lock it. It's solid. You can stand up here, you know, no one's going to try to break into it. Then when you need to lock it, you just grab your nylon pull rope. Put this in my pocket. That's it, it's locked. You don't need to lock it again. That's about all I got back here, Jason. Hello again, viewers. Now we are in the driver's seat. So this is a 94 Hummer H1. Obviously the dash looks different than what the 94 came with. This is our Alpha Dash upgrade kit. It's a full fiberglass kit. Comes as raw fiberglass, ready for you to wrap in leather, vinyl, whatever you need. If this is going in a Humvee, you won't have nearly as much modifications as you need to do if it goes in a Hummer H1. It's a super nice kit. If you want to upgrade the interior of your truck, make it kind of look like an Alpha. When Roy originally did the interior work on this truck, the customer wanted to keep it as stock as possible, but still upgrading it and making it newer, refreshing it. The truck comes tan. It's got, you know, it's a tan interior. So we kept that tan leather in here with the black bezels and, you know, accessories. He uses really high quality leather. He takes his time, redoes the interior of these trucks. He'll add more foam where it's needed. This truck also has our Predator high velocity HVAC Gen 2 system. All the controls are hidden down here because he's got this big head unit. The two trucks that I've been driving have the upgraded HVAC system. A couple weeks ago I was driving, or last week when Jason and I did the vlog on the black soft top, that truck had the factory AC. This upgraded system is a night and day difference, 100% worth the money and the labor hours to get it done. We've got the Momo steering wheel here. I've said it before, it's cut flat on the bottom. It's not a full circle, so you get a little bit of extra leg room, which is nice in these trucks. You need any extra leg room, arm room that you can get. They're pretty small inside for a wide truck. Also, this truck comes with a brake controller. It's fully set up for towing, this truck. You got the tow hitch, you got your brake controller, your tap shift, tow haul, and then your heavy duty cooling package. You're completely set up for towing in this truck. Now you are limited to what the chassis can handle, which I believe is 8,000 pounds, even though the motor has been swapped. I get that question a lot. You'd be surprised. Can't help but stress enough that how clean this interior is. Because it was garage kept for most of its life, a lot of times you'll see all these switches, they're faded because they sit in the sun, they sit outside, these things get ruined. I think that's about all I got for you guys. Why don't we let Jason take over and do some cool drone footage.